Hi guys, Steph here, and we asked the question today, what's in the box? Yes, a lovely pen that basically I was looking for something, I came across this one, I forgot all about it, and for you regular viewers who watch regular, you would have remembered in this September, last year's September pen haul, you would have seen the pen here. There it is, look at that, what a lovely pen, slightly tired like a lot of them. You can see the ends are a little bit discoloured, which is common for this particular model, and also you can see there, oh dear, we've got trouble with that nib. Okay, but little bit of TLC, and here we have the pen in question. After that TLC, what a gorgeous, gorgeous pen. Now, admittedly, in September, when I actually showed this one, I said to myself, I'll keep the pen in my own collection, but again, it's been sat in a box and, well, it's not even been sat in my collection. It deserves for somebody to enjoy this pen because they are absolutely gorgeous pens. So what I've done, I've fully restored it, disassembled the whole pen. We've put a brand new cup washer, plunger washer inside. Unfortunately, we've had to put a new rod inside as well, the plunger rod, because what happens with these when you take the old rod out, where the pin goes through the rod at the top here, it tends to break off when you're actually removing it. So as normal, it broke off, so we had to replace, well, basically we put a brand new rod in the pen. So as I say, new plunger, new cork washers to the end here as well, and the pen is now in gorgeous condition, in full working order. And you'll also see that what I managed to do, originally when I saw the nib, I thought, oh, that's a bit of a state. I'm going to need to replace it. What I've managed to do is actually work on the nib, and as you'll see in a moment, it's now, well, it's now fully functioning and is looking a lot better than it did. So let's get straight into it. So what we've got, there you go, a lovely barrel imprint. We've got Onoto The Pen. Just below it, it says Rue Co Ltd London. Okay, and then to the plunger to the bottom here, you'll see it has the model number 6235, just there, 6235, and if we turn it round somewhere, it has the number 68, which I believe the 68 is telling us that it's this particular colour, the marble blue colour. And what you'll also notice there, you've got this arrow pointing left on the plunger itself, or the plunger on the plunger knob, and we'll tell you about that in a moment. If we go up to the cap here, you can see it's got these three cap bands, a slightly broader one to the middle and two thinner ones to each side. We've got the very recognisable well, Thomas Delarue clip, as you can see there, which we term as a chevron. You can see there it looks like a chevron clip, okay, with the logo to the top, the three bands to the top there with the clip band to the center, and then to the top there we've got this finial to the top, as you can see there, which is nice and black. As I say, these particular areas here, the plunger knob and the finial, tend to discolour. What I've managed to do is polish them and get them, as you can see now, nice and black. So it's looking absolutely stunning. The size of this pen, from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel, 139mm capped. Around the barrel, it's a nice 11 millimeters in diameter. As I said, in beautiful condition, as you can see now. Very desirable pens. Okay, absolutely stunning. Let's undo the cap for you. Let's show you the pen in a number of different angles, as you can see here. And again, Onoto's in my opinion, they are actually one of my favourite pens. I was considering keeping this particular one, but I didn't know. But when I checked, I've actually got the exact pen in my collection. So this one, well, someone's going to be very, very lucky if they actually find, well, we're going to look for a new home for this particular pen. So the lucky owner is going to be more than happy. If we go up to the threads there to the top to the barrel, this particular model has quite a long section, as you can see there, a slight ridge towards the nib. Okay, and then if we show you the nib compared with what we saw before, look at that. So I've managed to actually take them bends out of the tines or out of the tips. Okay, the nib itself is a Rue Onoto 14 karat gold London, and it's a number 5 two-tone nib. In the to the bottom bit is gold, and you notice to the top there it's got this sort of V, if you like, to the very top in silver. There's a sideways view. There's the feed underneath there, a ladder feed. Absolutely gorgeous. There's another view of the nib. You can see the silver to the bottom towards the tines and the gold to the back of the nib there. But the main thing, as you can see there, look at that. I thought I might need to replace the nib, but I did some bit of work on it, very carefully obviously, and I managed to actually get them bends out of the tips of the nibs, and it's looking, well, it's looking absolutely fine in my opinion. Okay, now, well, we've not mentioned this particular model is what we term as a plunger filler. Now, for you people that don't know, who've not watched my videos before, what that simply means is that you would dip the ink or the section into the ink, but before that you'd turn the plunger knob like so, pull out the plunger like this and press down in one movement. Okay, I don't know if you could hear that. The nice thing about these, you can hear like a sort of popping noise to this area here, which is a good sign. And we'll do it one more time. Okay, don't know if you could hear that. So that's a good sign. And then once you've had it in the ink, you would actually leave it for a couple of seconds, screw the plunger knob all the way home. Now, the reason for the arrow that I showed you earlier is that this particular pen has a little ink shut-off system, and what you need to do is, once you've filled it with ink, is actually the arrow to your left is give it a turn, and that in turn opens the ink shut-off inside. You would go away and write with the pen, and once you've finished, you would turn it back, and in turn that would shut off the ink inside this area here. There's a little cone, if you like, that sits inside the section that shuts off the ink from flowing. Now, what we'll do, because it's always a very interesting filling system to show, and I know you people like to see it, so what we do is we pull out the plunger, insert the nib and a little bit of the section in the ink, and then I'll shut up. Okay, And then we'll just leave it over the ink, but we'll just simply turn the plunger knob all the way home. Get a little bit of tissue, just give it a wipe. Move the ink to one side, and let's bring on some paper. So what we've done now, by closing this particular plunger all the way home, we've closed the ink flow. So what I need to do is just give it a turn to the left. And again, the nice thing about these, they are actually quite personal pens in that, you know, you have to adjust it slightly to your own preferences. But what we have is an Onoto The Pen, okay, by Rue and Company Limited of London. And we're dating the pen, I don't know, circa, I would say 1930s to the 1940s. There's just a slight bit of flex, in fact not so much flex, but I would say more of a, like sort of a nice softish nib. It's very nice indeed. So what we're going to do now is actually just put it over the ink, unscrew the knob to the top, pull that out and press it down in the ink to empty the pen. But how it works, let's bring on our little pot of water, pull the plunger out, pop it in the water. There you go, you can see the bubbling, which is precisely what we want. Leave it for a few seconds, and then generally when you would actually screw the knob back home now, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to lift the plunger again. Be a bit careful because it may squirt out as you're lifting the plunger out. No, that's fine. And then if I press down on the plunger again, look at that, literally gallons and gallons of ink coming out. So once again in the water, lovely, lots of bubbling going on as we want. Lift it out again, pull out the plunger and push down on the plunger once again. And we'll do it one more time for you people. So press down, lots of bubbling going on. Pull out the plunger, press down again to empty it. And there we go. Plenty of ink coming out of the pen, which is precisely what we want. So let's turn the plunger all the way home. Wipe the pen with our tissue, put that to one side, and there we have it. So there you go, you've got a gorgeous Onoto The Pen plunger filler in gorgeous condition, as you've seen, in full working order. Absolutely beautiful and looking for a new home. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at this gorgeous pen as much as I enjoy showing them to you people. Don't forget, leave a comment down below. Don't be shy. Give the video a thumbs up if you will. Don't forget to subscribe. But for now, I'm just going to say Slava Ukraini from me and this gorgeous pen. Bye-bye for now.